Sorry about that, but that was a interview offer, so that was pretty important.
Cool. Alright, so I cast Narset Transcendent.
Yep, I see her. In all her
Add a
glowy
card
eye
yellow.
glory.
Look at top card of my library. If it's a non-creature on land, I can reveal it and put it into my hand.
Oh boy.
It is.
Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, okay, you've gotten pretty far out of hand. I don't see myself dealing with this.
Oath of Jace. Draw 3, discard 2.
God, you got two nutty turns in a row.
Whoa! Holy crap!
You gotta be kidding me.
God dang it, I have to discard 2 of these? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just waited. I want to keep all of these. Holy crap. Oh, especially that one, because I want to play it so bad. All I've ever wanted in life. Get protection.
Well, I like to keep this train moving because as soon as this game is over, I am in vital need of some bathroom time. I don't know if it's something I ate last night or something I just ate now, but I'm probably mostly just gassy. It's probably like 90% gas because that's what it feels like.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. That was a tough
Huh!
decision.
Huh 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 huh
And
huh.
take Ob down to 1, make a demon, lose 2 life.
Yep.
My turn.
Alright. Scavenging Ooze, Thragtusk.
Yeah.
So, gain 1 life. God damn it. Tap for 7.
Jesus.
Flashback, Chainer's Edict.
Ooh,
Sacrifice a
that's good.
creature.
Right, you had that.
It's not that good because you still have a 5/5 demon, an Oath of Jace, and 3 planeswalkers, and I don't think there's any way for me to slow you down at this point. Um, in fact, yeah, I'm pretty sure you win because I. With the way you have things set now, I'm going to keep losing creatures to that demon because I have to keep swinging in on the planeswalkers because I have to try to kill Obnixilis, and I also have to swing at Narset because if she ultimates, I lose the game. So,
I mean, you don't lose the game to Narsets, do you?
yeah, I do. I can't cast non-creature spells.
Yeah, but you have creatures.
Yeah, but you'd think this deck has more creatures than it actually does.
Hmm.
This deck doesn't run as many creatures as you think it does. They're just all creatures with a good effect. So I've run through a decent number of my creatures as it stands. Um, so these two at... Well, actually... Scooz and Ewit at Obnix, and Sage and Beast at Narset. I think that's how to do it. I could also swing at Kaya, so that you don't get any more activations of her. But no, I'm gonna do it this way. So what's the blocks here? What's the plan, Chief?
Off
Yep.
the beast. Lose Obnix. Set takes 2.
Yep. I was trying to format it so that Scavenging Ooze was unlikely to die. I was like, okay, let's set it up so that if he blocks Scavenging Ooze, Ob Nixilis still dies, and our set takes way more damage. So that way, I might keep it. Second main, Murmuring Boskin to play tapped. Pass turn. You get to scry 2. That's gross. I'm pretty sure this is going to be an interview for a really shitty sales position. But I'll go do it.
Alright, let's... Both of Nissa?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God damn it, Chris, you're so lucky. You're so lucky this can't grab sorceries.
Well, as it stands, you've already hit me with a lot of, like, bombs. Like,
Reveal,
bomb spells. Gideon. Oh, I'm so lucky because now you've got another Gideon.
I mean, in fairness, there was a damnation in the top 3, which was the thing I was like, God damn it, I want that damnation. I want it so bad.
I don't think you need it. I think you've got this game well in hand unless I get a, like, nutty good draw.
Now that my colors don't matter, bother checking when I'm tapping anymore. Wait, I'll pick a minute before I do that. Smart, Riley.
Could you please not make this slow roll any slower?
Discard a card, I'll draw a card.
Fine.
Add counter yellow to our set. We reveal Oath of Liliana.
Cool. Cool,
really
cool,
good
cool.
Draw.
Cool.
6, 7, 8.
By the way, I'm holding a kill spell that cannot kill the demon, which is infuriating.
Oof.
I have nothing to do. So, that's why I'm saying you probably got this, is because I'm out of gas and you just keep on rolling through better and better stuff.
The big Garrick.
Yeah, it's game.
I kept him instead of Pyroclasm, which I probably shouldn't have, because Pyroclasm was more immediately useful, but I didn't care because, by God, I wanted to cast this guy so bad.
Yeah. And putting down Death Touch Beasts, like...
Yeah, no, I mean, he does end up being insanely strong, I mean...
That wins the game. I can do nothing. You've got this.
Okay.
You've got this on hard lock. I mean, I'm going to keep going because there's a chance I can turn Scavenging Ooze into like an 8/8. But even still, Death Touch Beasts. Also, all the creatures we're making are black, which is literally killing me. Yeah, it's game. I've had this Shriekmaw in hand for 6 turns.
Oh.
So it's been like, oh cool, I drew like the one kill spell in my entire deck that is not just functionally, actually useless. Like, this guy does nothing. So yeah, I've been dead for about 4 turns. And I kind of knew it. Like, especially, I think the Oaths of Jace is what really sealed it. I was like, oh, okay, so Riley never gets a dead draw. I seem to be getting nothing but dead draws. Like, I was in it for a long time, and then when, like, you hit 3 Planeswalkers, and that was, like, critical mass.
That's definitely, like... So it seems like with the Super Friends deck, I actually think it can be really good, but I think it's also super high variance, because it's going to really depend on what Planeswalkers you draw and when you draw them.
Right.
Like
you could hit a Chandra that doesn't kill any of my creatures, and then it's just like honk honk straight through you.
Right, well, Yeah, like not all the planeswalkers are useful all the time. Like for instance, Narset would have been terrible basically this whole game up until when I got her. When I got her, she was really good because I had a way to defend her and just use her for value. But like when you were attacking me every turn, Narset's terrible because she doesn't do anything. She doesn't interact with the board at all.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I needed Gideon and Kaya, which actually interact with the board somewhat.
Right.
Um, Kaya is a fucking beast. I think this game finally got to showcase her in all of her glory, being able to just get max value. I mean, she drew
Yeah.
me like what, like 4 or 5 cards plus,
Well,
stopped an attacker at one
what it
point.
really came down to was I had several opportunities to kill her. I had at least 2 or 3, but every time it was like I have to kill that planeswalker that could later ultimate and literally just win him the game.
Right.
Like I had to get rid of Obnix because it was like if I don't get rid of Obnixilis, he just keeps making demons and I
Which I
die.
have to say, he was basically the what I considered to probably be the weakest planeswalker in the deck.
He's in
Um,
this deck. He's a monster.
yeah, well, that's the thing is his up. Basically, all of his abilities are terrible except for the fact that he makes 5/5 demons.
Yeah,
But at the same time, that's super critical, which is why he got put in the deck.
yeah. He's a demon
Like
generator and it's really good.
that
Yeah.
was the other planeswalkers I picked for. I basically the way I went about it was first I built Esper, and then
Right.
just added on anything that was red or green that was good enough to be considered worthwhile, but only things that were splashes. So you'll
Uh,
notice there's no Chandras because I
right.
was splashes.
I might drop propaganda.
Really?
It doesn't affect planeswalkers. Your opponents will be able to attack your
Ah,
planeswalkers.
shit. Yeah, Ghostly Prison is in there too. Then I have to drop both
Yeah,
those.
yeah, drop both those. There's some cards that say things like they're not as good, but I know there's like one that says if a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, its controller loses 1 life or it deals 1 damage to it or something like that. Like there are various effects like that.
I might
So
just replace with more Wrath effects.
yeah,
That's probably honestly just as good. Like, because one thing I didn't get to include that I wanted to was Nevin Rules Disc, since Nevin Rules Disc blows up. Obviously, it does not blow up Planeswalkers because they didn't exist when it was printed. Um, so like something like Nevin Rules Disc, I was thinking about including. I
yeah.
was considering including like Armageddon for like hey, I get down some planeswalkers, blow up everyone's lands. Now I have planeswalkers that just sit here and generate value.
Well, because you can only run so many planeswalkers, I would actually consider pulling some of this stuff that's like planeswalker centric for control, for like early
Yeah,
game control stuff.
yeah, you're probably right. Take
Um,
out the propaganda and the ghostly prison and the collective restraint.
yeah,
Take out the whatever that stupid one I cast earlier in the game was. um, the Floyd the Gatewatch.
yeah. Take
Throw in a
out the deploy
couple.
the gatewatch.
Throw in a few more.
Maybe take out Fist of Suns.
I was worried about not ramping enough and not being able to cast everything, but you might be right.
I mean, you only have a handful of planeswalkers that you aren't able to cast. Like, by the time you hit Fist of the Suns mana, you can cast most of the planeswalkers you've got right here.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
like,
can probably
literally
take it
Fist of
out.
the Suns only helps you cast, like, Nicol Bolas.
It casts like Garrick, and it casts like Nicol Bolas, I guess.
Yeah, it's basically just those two, though. I mean, even Sorin is 6, which is not super difficult to get to. 5 seems to be your average.
Yeah.
Maybe even, like, 4 point something is your average. I do like this deck. I'm not, for, like, by a long shot, I'm not shitting on the deck. I'm just saying, like, I do think there's
No,
some
no, no. I
improvements
agree
to
with you. I
make that.
appreciate the insight.
Yeah, I think there are improvements to make that you don't really see until you've played it and seen some things work and some things not work. I might drop, like, isn't Crypt a bunch of points?
It's 2.
Oh. So yeah, I might drop, like, Soul Ring then for maybe some pointed card draw. Like
Uh,
Ancestral Visions or something.
yeah, that's a thought.
Yeah, like I'm not sure the ramp is going to be as powerful as the card draw because it draws you into such powerful gas.
Yeah, that's a solid point.
Yeah, I think that's your biggest thing is that your opponent's gas is going